This stage this morning is called Stage 20. This is the last day of our competition. It's called Drive-Through, sponsored by Hungry Jack's. Cars will go through one at a time. They follow the arrows and the bunting, winch where they need to winch, and come out of the finish box in the shortest amount of time possible. Through the course, it's very tight and very technical. Throughout the course, there's at least 3 bog holes, depending on how they chew it up, might turn into 4 or even 5.
We haven't had as much winching as we probably would have wanted. This stage here now, hopefully we can get some winching happening. There's a few little mud puddles which should soften up, turn very muddy. Attrition rate's been pretty high, but the guys have been pretty good getting the cars back together again. We've got a couple more running today that couldn't run last night. The weather's a beautiful day, as it is out at Broken Hill territory. Looking forward to a wonderful day. Even though there's been a lot of rain out this area, and we've still had to come about 130 k's east of Broken Hill to find some really good mud to give the boys a bit of a challenge. If we don't get rain over the next 12 months, these holes will probably be dry again by the time we get back next year. The stage should be pretty interesting for a few of the boys here. The cars are drivable and running, but a few of them don't have reverse, and this course is pretty tight, so we may lose a little bit of bunting and might have a bit of work to do during the course of the stage. The course we've got set up here is very spectator friendly. It only covers about an area of 150 metres. The course itself is possibly 250, maybe 300 metres long, that winds backwards and forwards on itself, and the spectators get a chance to have a real good look at the trucks going backwards and forwards, not just flying past them at high speed.
This is the last stage on the course for points. There's a novelty stage, which the prize for that is an ARB fridge, which would be the last course for the day. And then it's back to Broken Hill for clean-up and presentation tonight.
Well, finally, the end of the 20 stages, the end of 7 long, hard days here at the ARB Australian Outback 4x4 Extreme. The teams have got a slow, cold pack-up back here at the Broken Hill Racecourse, but we are now heading to presentation. Let's find out who has won this 7 days of torture.
It's been a long and stressful week for us all. We've come to the end of our first event, and we're pretty pleased with the outcome. Place getters in production, in third place, Peter Thorpe and Clint Reed. Second place are the Venezuelans of Nunzio and Sergio, and in first place for production is Steve Hudson and Alan Giggles McGilvray, who placed very well in 5th overall in production and overall. So those guys did fantastic, considering a production vehicle gave the challenge guys a real run for their money. And in the challenge class, it was very close in the end. Less than 50 points separated the top two, with Peter Malanoff and Clinton Sharp winning it, taking the overall from Adrian and Lisa Parker. And in third place was Andrew Mumford and Alistair Groves. So very close competition in the top 10 with some big names in there. This event wouldn't be possible without our sponsors, our naming rights sponsors, ARB, Nava, Red Arc, Hungry Jack's, Shannon's Electrics, 4-Wheel Drive TV, Dirt Comp Magazine. They are property owners of Mount Gibbs, Avondale and Rochdale, along with 9 Mile, along with some of our other sponsors, Broken Hill City Council, Broken Hill Tourist Foundation, obviously Rotary and Legacy, and Roadrunner Off-Road, Piranha Off-Road. Also some of our sponsors, Innerwise, Tyre Pliers and Oricom, who have also assisted the competition. We look forward to having you on board again back in 2012. For those guys who are thinking about competing next year, our date is a week later. We'll be starting on the 11th of May 2012. So if you're interested in competing, jump on the website www.oz4x4extreme.com.au.